Hello, everybody. My name is PCRanjo8008, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. So it's been a little while, and I don't know. To be quite honest, I haven't actually played on this world, like maybe at all, since that last update video. So I don't think I have any like secret progress that I need to show you guys. There are Nautilus running around. I don't know. Surely you guys saw these. I forgot about this whole, oh my goodness. I forgot about this whole game drop and I was not very impressed by it, I'll say that. However, today there's been like two other whole game drops that have released since that last video. One of them was just Tiny Takeover, which I don't see really a point in. Are there any babies around here? I don't really see a point in like trying to do any coverage of that. The other one is this what's it called? The new slimes, whatever the new slimes are called. I'm playing in a snapshot, so I hopefully should be able to go and find those. I do want to see a baby chicken. Oh, there it is. I'm sure glad that we've added these to the game. Sulfur cubes, that's what they're called, sulfur cubes. I think today our plan is going to go to try and find some sulfur cubes, and I also want to do a little bit, this is like half Let's Play video, half update video on what's going on in my life, because it has been like 9 months since I think I did like a random one-off live stream at one point, but it has been a little bit since like the last actual proper video, and so I feel like we have some things to discuss. No, I'm curious, because back in the Caves and Cliffs days, they would not do any of the New World generation for snapshots anymore. Like, if you wanted to experience any of the new generation, you would have to create an entirely new world, and I'm curious if that is still the case. So we're gonna do locate biome sulfur caves. Okay. So they can be found. 1746 264, which is what? 1746 264, which is this direction. So I guess we can fly over there and we'll talk a little bit about what's been going on in Peachy Banjo world. It also is getting dark, which is, here, let's go take a nap in this village real quick. Okay, we've reached around where where they say the sulfur cave is, so I guess all we have to do now is just look around. And I suppose I will do a little bit of talking. So, I made a video like 9-ish months ago at this point, the very beginning of the school year, talking about sort of the state of the channel as I saw it then. Where are we? And at that point in time, my plans for post-college were quite different than they are now. I'd been accepted into a school in Washington, and all these programs, and yada 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 yada. Long story short, those plans fell through, and so now I'm going to school in-state, which is good. It's much cheaper for me. And it also means that I am rooming with someone that I have known for like 1,000 billion years. So I won't have any weird, awkward roommate relationships, and it also means that I should still be able to record YouTube videos in college, which is a very nice benefit. So yeah, that being said, I am still working, or since it's the summertime, I am now back to working 40 hours a week, which I enjoy my job, but it doesn't mean good things for this YouTube channel. And also, I will be leaving for Europe in a few days. I'm traveling. Hey. I'm taking a trip to Europe for like most of the month of June, and I leave on the 6th. And so that is a few days from now. Oh, here it is. Between Europe and work, I'm still not going to have a whole ton of time to make YouTube videos during the summer. I will try. Like I have plans. I have stuff I want to do. I just don't know. I don't know how productive I'm going to be, but it's going to be more productive than nothing. I'll say that. So, expect sort of a semi-regular return to YouTube videos once we get to the month of July, how about? This should go up. This may very well be the only video released in June, just as a heads up. But then once we get to July or so, things will probably get more regular, and then this channel will kind of go back to normal. During college, I don't know what I'm expecting. I need torches. I don't know exactly what I'm expecting yet for my output rate then. It's not going to be like a whole ton, but again, it'll be more than nothing. So maybe like a once or twice a month sort of rate, which is kind of the rate that I was already going at before I took my, before I took my big break. So hopefully not too much is actually going to change. I hear animals all around me. I don't like them. This block, what is this called? Cinnabar. This block looks like entrails and innards and like gross, gory flesh stuff. I'm not a huge fan of this texture. I will admit. Hopefully, I know you can like polish it and make stairs and stuff out of it, but these are not. This is not a very good looking block in my opinion. It's kind of gross. I don't think I'm alone in saying that I'm not a huge fan of this new drop system that they've moved to. One of the biggest things about Minecraft Live, sorry, I know I'm like completely switching up topics, but one of the biggest things about that they said at Minecraft Live that I have not heard many people talking about is that they're going to hand Minecraft over to like a new team, and I don't know when that's going to happen, if that's like 5 years down the line or if that's like soon. That really interested me that that Minecraft is like finally getting passed along to a new group of people. I have some reservations about that. I have worries that this new group of people isn't going to know exactly what they're doing, but I also think it's pretty obvious that this current team that we have has sort of like for a long time been short on ideas. So maybe fresh eyes, fresh hands on the team will make the game develop a little better. Like, we'll make more features. I don't know. It seems like I saw a good commentary this morning, actually, that was like, they don't seem to know how to add new features. Oh, I have caps lock on, you can tell. They don't seem to know how to add new features anymore. They just know how to make variants of old features, if that makes sense. And I can definitely see that being the case. Like, with this, they introduced, I mean, the sulfur cubes are kind of a new feature, but I don't really know anyone who is asking for that, if that makes sense. But like this biome is just a dripstone cave. Like literally that is dripstone right there. And then they've introduced some new ugly blocks to build with. I can see the red being useful, although it looks identical to like crimson wood. Like it's the same sort of tone as crimson wood and as red terracotta. So I don't know really what it's introducing for us other than stairs and slabs, I suppose. This is just endstone, and endstone is already a block that nobody builds with because it's ugly. So like, I don't know. It seems like if you're going to give us new blocks, at least make them in unique colors that people can use to build with, and not like this sort of thing. Not that they're... I guess I should say, I should never complain about the addition of a new block, but it feels like that they could be doing so much more with this game than what they've been doing, which is part of the reason that I'm sort of hopeful for this transition of power. Transition of power, hopefully that will be a good thing. I talked for a very long time about something I was not planning on talking about. However, we do now have these strange looking blocks. So maybe let's go over here and see if there's anything we can do about them. Okay, I feel like, where do we want to put this building? we could either put it, I guess it's just on which side of the BBB do we want to put it. I feel like we could, like if we put it over here, I think that's too much red for one area, because we already have this red house and this red house. There's this white house back there, I guess. This is kind of like where I've been building the new update stuff, because this is the Pale Garden stuff, which is, I don't know, it would be kind of thematic if I put it over here. If I put it on the other side, like over in this area, I guess there's a lot of red over here too, but I feel like especially if I put it right here, I don't know, I feel like this is a more barren area. This needs kind of more attention. This is my next, oh my goodness, and these rabbits. I'm sorry, I hate the new rabbit textures. Most of the new animals are fine, but look at this. What are you? I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think most of this was them trying to give the rabbits a larger hitbox. This just, I don't know, this does not look good. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Now, I don't think this is going to be a very inspired build. I think it's going to be like, put stuff down and try to make it look nice and don't think too much about it. Just to sort of get back into the swing of things. Next episode, I would like to do some more work over there, but I guess I figured it would probably be good to start with something slower, since I'm just returning. This is such a block. I don't know, I like it. I think I like it. It's a weird situation. How do I want to do this? I could do like 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, build up all of these pillars, and then I guess fill this in with the flesh. I feel like I'm building like a House of the Damned. Like this is a Binding of Isaac awe texture. Like this looks like something from that game. It's gross. Or like salmon scales almost. I do sort of feel like I've made a torture house. What should I put in this? I guess maybe we should get like iron bars if we really want this to be a torture house. I'm trying to think of what I should put inside of this building. This looks like a place where people are tortured. How do I also don't really know how I want it to interact with this landscape that we've got going on over here. I think let's have the path out front be like, where do I want this to connect to the, I don't know where I want it to. I think mud. Oh, this is mangrove. We need regular mud as well. I know where we can go get that, though. There's definitely some over in the swamp area. Okay, so here is sort of our pathway going on, and then I think we should sprinkle these in, and eventually I want to have this pathway connect to, actually let's go see where would be the best spot after I have all these lanterns put into place. Because I realize we have sort of like parallel roads right now, this one and this one down here, and I guess the best place to connect them would be like up here. Okay, I've got a path figured out, so it comes down here and then leads to this terrible flesh hut. How do we want to, I guess maybe let's install some more windows on this side. I don't really know what I actually want the structure of this to be, and it's a very small house. So there's not a lot that I can do with the footprint that I already have established. I'll take you, this disgusting block. I realize I'm not using any of the sulfur in this at all, and I am completely fine with that. Go around with another layer of this, and I want this sort of to culminate in like a spire, a spire, a spire, a spire on each of the corner, and then just like a little triangular bit in the center. Okay, they're kind of miniature baby spires, but the spires are in place. I think maybe if I were to make the iron bars go up one block higher at the top, it would look better. So I might end up doing that. However, I also want to, we're not going to have enough. Oh, we can just make more. I want to do a spruce thing here before I do the actual. I've decided that the actual like wall part is going to be with the sulfur, but for this I think we'll use the stairs and these spruce trapdoors, and hopefully that will look good and kind of bring everything together. I'm skeptical about how the spruce is going to work with the sulfur, but I'm just trusting the system. I'm trusting the process right now. Hopefully it'll turn out all right. So we're going to have this, and then there's going to be a stair on top of it, and then wait a minute. Yes. Yes. Let me drop through here real quick. Make some stairs. So these are that, and then this will be this. Stack it like that. Do this little maneuver, fill that in. I think we are good on this front, and now all we have to do is raise each of these little iron bar things. Ugh, there we go. Okay, how does that look? It looks kind of weird in the middle, I will admit that. Actually, here, let's go to bed first, and then we'll do like a grand reveal sort of thing. I have a bed on me for some reason. I'm wondering if it belongs in this building over here. No? Okay, well, I'll just put it there anyway. And now let's go walking on this path and see what our little flesh torture house looks like. It's not, I didn't put a whole ton of effort into it, but look at that. Oh, well, this is right here. But look, get out of here. You are completely, oh my goodness. Hello, goodbye. Oh my goodness. Okay, besides the burning and such, this actually does not look bad. I could torture people here. I think it needs probably a few little decorations. Like, I think we probably need something just over that doorway. Something there. I feel like we could do with just more fencing in general. And from this side angle, it actually doesn't look that bad either. Okay. Maybe I'll do a little bit of renovations to this off camera. Let's put like an awning or something over that real quick though. I'm not a huge fan of how this side of the house sort of butts up really close to this path, but it's whatever. This doesn't look bad at all. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. I think maybe what I want to do in here is have it be like a really, really deep pit that goes into like fire and lava and anguish. Maybe that's something we'll tackle the next episode. And then, I don't know, we could have like, I was just thinking of like having a constant stream of people on roller coasters or dropping from up top, falling down into the fire, and it'd be in such a way that they don't actually die, but they'd just be stuck on an infinite loop of going. It's like this chicken prison over here. It's like a more advanced version of this concept, the chicken prison, of whenever the chicken moves, the lava falls down and almost hits him, but not quite. Okay, that being said, I already did more this episode than I was expecting to do. To be honest, I expected to just go down into the caves and sort of have this be an update video, but I'm glad we got a whole I was in prison for a second. I'm glad we got like a whole house situation going on back there. I realize now that another project that we probably should be working on is expanding this village area. Like, it's supposed to follow this whole pathway, and there's supposed to be houses all the way down to the honey hoppers, but that's just not something that's happened yet. It will happen. I guess we should start working on that at some point. But yeah, that's probably going to be all from me for today, and probably maybe for the month of June. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. I still have a few days before I leave, so I might come up with something. I might have some tricks up my sleeve. But for now, that's it. Thank you very much. Ugh, I botched that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!